She was the voice that pierced through the darkness. The survivor who dared to name the powerful. And the woman who ignited a global reckoning against abuse and silence, but now she's gone. Virginia Giuffre, the face of courage in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, has died by suicide. And the world is left asking, was this truly a tragic end or something more sinister? In this video, we dive deep into her final weeks, her chilling warning, the battles she fought in silence, and ask the question, was Virginia Giuffre silenced? This story goes deeper than you think. Before we get to the end, we must understand the beginning. Virginia Giuffre wasn't just a name in headlines. She was a young girl recruited at 16 while working at Mar-a-Lago. What followed was years of horrific abuse under Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, abuse that she later said involved powerful men, including Prince Andrew. At a time when silence was the norm, Virginia chose to speak. Her courage wasn't just about her story. It became the spark for a global movement against sex trafficking and elite impunity. She gave interviews, filed lawsuits, named names. She helped convict Ghislaine Maxwell. She forced Prince Andrew into an unprecedented settlement. She became unstoppable, until she wasn't. In March 2025, Virginia posted something that left her followers stunned. She said she had 4 days to live. At first, many assumed it was metaphorical. Maybe about her struggles, maybe legal pressure. But then came the news of a bus accident in Western Australia. Virginia claimed the crash had damaged her kidneys and left her near death. Some doubted her, some mocked her. But few saw what was really happening. She was in pain. Not just physically, emotionally, mentally, legally. Court records revealed she had filed a restraining order against her estranged husband. People close to her said she was isolated. And yet, she never stopped fighting. Until April 25th, when she was found dead in her home. Suicide, they say, but that's where the story begins to shift. Was Virginia Giuffre silenced? It's a question many have been too afraid to ask out loud. This is a woman who publicly accused one of the most protected royals in the world. She was part of a case involving intelligence agencies, billionaires, and global elites. She was part of exposing the Epstein network. A network many believe went far beyond what's been revealed. And most importantly, she still knew things. Things that may never see the light of day now. Online forums are buzzing with theories. Some say she was under surveillance, others believe pressure was mounting, financial threats, legal threats, intimidation. We cannot confirm those claims, but we can say this. People like Virginia, who speak truth to power, are rarely left in peace. Beyond the headlines, Virginia was a mother, a fighter, and a woman trying to rebuild her life. But trauma doesn't end with a conviction. For many survivors, justice comes with a price: media attention, legal harassment, broken relationships, and relentless public scrutiny. Virginia tried to stay strong. She ran a non-profit. She stayed active online. But there were signs of deep struggle. Imagine facing the most powerful people on Earth, then being left alone in the aftermath. She once said in an interview, "I don't want to be remembered as a victim. I want to be remembered as someone who made a difference." And she did, but who was there for her? Those 4 words, "for days to live." They weren't just a cry for help. They were a final message. To some, they sound prophetic. To others, they read like a threat she was aware of. Was she hinting at something? Did she know her time was limited, not by illness but by something else? There's no concrete evidence. But when a woman like Virginia Giuffre, who exposed one of the darkest conspiracies of our time, dies suddenly and mysteriously, we owe it to her to ask questions. Virginia's death is not the end of the story. It's a reminder of how far we still have to go. She helped dismantle a criminal empire. She showed survivors that their voices matter. She challenged royalty, billionaires, and a system that silences victims. And even in her final days, she refused to stop speaking. Her family remembers her as a fierce warrior. The world should remember her as a hero, not just for what she suffered, but for what she dared to do. If you believe Virginia's story deserves to be heard, don't let her voice fade into silence. Share this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more untold stories. Let's keep her message alive. Justice for Virginia, never silenced.